Live. Oh my god. Welcome to the live stream for those of you who are watching back. My good name is Womboy. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my god. Um honestly, like it's one of those days you're like, today I've been pretty much confused. When I was supposed to start streaming, I felt hungry. But you know what? I pride myself in being random, so that does not take away from me. So like, how are you guys doing? I think I should have called this video Hangout Sunday. I should have called this Hangout Sunday. Definitely glowing. Today seems to be like a little bit hot. I was trying to like learn how to stream on another app, but directly here I'm still learning. When I officially finish learning about that type of streaming, you guys, it will be magical. I don't know, maybe I should draw the curtains, right? Ooh. Okay, when you join in, let me know how you're doing. Today, we're just gonna say this is Hangout Sunday. Okay, yesterday I slept pretty much late. I was learning how to stream here on YouTube using another app. And then on that app, I can have you guys like as guests on the channel and stuff like that. But seems like I didn't, I kind of like have to keep practicing until I know. So tell me where, telling me, tell me where you're watching me from. My good name is Womboy. Let me know how is your Sunday. What's the time where you're at? Out here in Kenya is 3:55 p.m. Okay, so like the live stream, guys. Like the live stream. Yes, another good, amazing day. Let me know how is your Sunday. What do you usually do on Sunday? Do you go to work? Thank you guys for the likes. And don't you mind my hair? Let me lift it up a little bit. Yeah. Don't know. So give me one word for how you're feeling. One word for how you're feeling today. Oh, one word for how I'm feeling. Tired. Okay. Now, honestly, how am I feeling? Lonely, but excited. Okay, guys, welcome to the live stream. Make sure you're saying hi. My good name is Womboy. Yes. One word for how you're feeling today. As we begin. Welcome to the live stream, everybody. We're just getting started. When you join in, let me know how you're doing. Say hi. Let me know what caught your attention this week. Let me know how you're doing. Keep letting me know where you're watching me from. How is your day going? Okay, guys, like the live stream. We are going to get started soon. Like, I would wish you guys to like the live stream. My good name is Wambui. Let me know where you're watching me from. Also, one word for how you're feeling and where you're watching me from. So today is on Sunday. Personally, I don't usually go to church on Sunday. I prefer to spend the day doing other things. Let's say I could maybe wake up, listen to some gospel music or whatever like I'm feeling like doing. Okay. So I usually don't go to church. So how my Sunday goes is like maybe wake up, do a little bit of, if in any case I just do what I feel like doing on Sundays. Okay, most of the time sit around and watch television. Siri Helen, hello, how are you doing, Siri Helen? Where are you watching me from? Good to see you. What do you normally do on Sundays? And those of you who are getting ready to go to church right now, you guys have a good service and remember to pray for us. Okay. Okay, guys, like the live stream. Let me know how you're doing. Where are you watching me from? So, I was just telling you guys that personally on Sundays, like, I just do whatever I want to do. I don't go to church because I kind of feel like it's way too complicated. Way too complicated, and it's like also for me, I prefer the whole maybe praying by myself and all of that, you know. So, ever had a dream job as a kid that you laugh about now? Okay, welcome to the live stream, everybody. Let me look at the quality. Okay, welcome to the live stream, everybody. Yeah, I think the quality is great. Maybe the lighting, no. Somebody told me that I look like a different person with this type of hair. Yeah, this is how my hair grows. This is how black people's hair is like, just grows, you know. Funny enough, like black people's hair is the only hair that grows up naturally. Even if I remove this thing, why do I look like a bad woman right there? Okay, even if I remove this, the thing that I'm using to hold my hair, it will still, this is how. And then maybe if I go and get it, I use a to heat on it, that's when I can get it to be like this. But naturally it grows like okay. Okay, guys, welcome to the live stream. Like the live stream, my good friends. I think that's better. I think that this lighting is at least. Hey everybody, good to see you all. Let me know how is your day going. Okay, also you can answer, ever had a dream job as a kid that you laugh about now? Let us maybe tell each other some of the funny dream jobs that we had. So out here, so this is just a hangout Sunday. Okay. Okay, guys, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live. Let me know where you're watching me from. My name is Wamboi. I was born and raised in Kenya, and I am Kenyan. So let me know where you're watching me from. Let me see. Anybody from South Africa? Eldad. Feeling lazy? Me too. To be really honest, me too. To be really honest, me too. How are you doing? How was your? I think did I stream on Friday? Friday? No, I think I did during the day. But how was your yesterday and maybe Friday night? Kim, which language? Let me see. Oh, I'm engaged, my friend. Okay, so what do you guys do on Sundays? Like, what's your plan for the day? Because, for example, like me today, yesterday I slept late because I was trying to learn another streaming app and stuff. I was trying to like learn how to use that app to stream here on YouTube so that I can have you guys as guests. So I kind of learned that until like 2 a.m. So today I woke up at 11, and then I was so hungry and then continued learning. But of course, we are here streaming on YouTube without the third party app. So I kind of like got over it. Eldad says it was fine with small heartbreak. You mind sharing? You mind sharing the heartbreak over here? Eldad says, I don't know if you guys would, any one of you, and if you're watching, if you haven't like guys, I don't know if you guys would be interested in like when I stream, when I use that other app, if you guys would show up as like, let's say just saying hi, and maybe I can just add you guys. I think that will make the live stream way fun. Not to mention, I feel like we've become family over here. So Eldad says, I believed so much in Norway against England, but they failed. Okay, I was looking, I was sitting here and I was seeing the live updates. Wow. Oh, okay. Is there any teams that are playing today? Darklose will Wild Popper. Oh my god, how are you doing, beauty? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Good to see you. Norway versus oh the first one was United States flag. Which is the second flag? I don't know. I have never seen England's flag, to be really honest, or maybe I've never cared to check. Let me check. Wow. Ooh. Oh, that's England. Honestly, that's the first time. I think I've seen that flag before, but oh, you know what? I know UK flag. So I'm kind of like assuming UK and England is one thing. Okay. Different things. England. Okay. It makes sense. It makes sense. Guys, did you know that was England's flag? I'm just looking. Okay. Yeah, we all assume that it's the same thing. Like, look, this is the flag that we know for UK. And then this is the one. Okay, which one? This is the one that is for England. Didn't know that. Oh my god. Okay. Now this thing is just tripping. Okay. Flags. I think I only know. Yeah, I feel like I know a lot of flags, but I also over here somebody will come and then they comment. I say, you guys comment with your country's flag, and then they comment with their country's flag, and then I'm there wondering, oh my god, which country is this? Okay, ever had a dream job as a kid that you laugh about now? Okay, I think my dream job, what I wanted to be as a kid, I think I've talked about it before. I wanted to be an officer doctor. Okay, I always wrote that in my compositions, and then my teacher would always underline the word officer, like I shouldn't write officer doctor, but I always wrote. Didn't matter how many times I got corrected, I always wrote that I wanted to become an officer doctor. Okay, and for the doctor part, I was serious until I failed in biology. And I had to like look some other way. But anyway, when I remember the part where I want to become an officer doctor, it's really funny. I'm like, Eldad says United Kingdom. Is that Liberia or Malaysia? US. Now I know England. Which the one with the two, is that Canada with the one with two reds and a white in between? Which one is that one? I think is the Canada one is different. It has like a star at the middle. Okay, Australia, all different but look alike. Okay, can you maybe write one of? Okay, can you tell me the one? Can you maybe write names on it, guys? You can comment with your country's flag, guys. You know, I didn't know England's flag. I thought UK is okay. I know UK and England is like different, but I thought they had one flag, so now I know. Okay, let me know one of the jobs that you wanted as a kid that you laugh about now. For me, it's the fact that I wanted to become an officer doctor. I wanted to become an officer doctor, and right now, honestly, it kind of makes sense because for me, in my childhood's mind, I was thinking, officer doctor is a doctor, but he or she is in charge of every other doctor. That's what I was thinking about. Yeah, I wanted to become an officer doctor. Okay, keep saying hi, girls. Yeah, I kind of need to check this flag. The one in the middle of next to the one that's next to England. I don't know which one that belongs to. Elders is, oh, you wanted to become a governor. Wow. How did you want to become a governor? Like for me, becoming a politician or a governor is a dream that now I have as an adult. And I think it's just because I know I'm qualified. Like out here to become a member of parliament, you have to have a degree. Right now, I think at the moment is where I'm starting to think now because I can't become a doctor. Maybe I can venture into politics. So, but as a child, I never thought about that. I think you are a huge dreamer. Okay, you wanted to rule. Wow. Yeah. That's you dreamt. You are a dreamer, okay? Yeah. Officer doctor. Okay. Elda says, you know, when we were younger, we thought it was that easy. You know? Oh my god, I was like, and you know, I thought it was easy because I was being told the only thing that can stop me from becoming anything is if I don't work hard in school, and I worked hard. I was working so hard. So I was like, that's automatic. I was smart in school. I was always maybe either number 1, number 2, number 3. Okay, at least right now they have a system that does not tell which number you are. But I was always top something. So I knew that that's automatic. So, you know, you know what? I think some of the dreams that you had as a child, of course, right now you realize maybe they are realistic. But does that stop you from dreaming? Okay, let me. Okay, I think the questions does better when I write them on the screen, but for that case, I need to like put my phone on do not disturb so that you guys. Okay, I think that's good. The words could not fit, but have you ever felt like you had to shrink yourself to keep a relationship? That's actually the words, but I think when I write the question on the screen, when people come in, they kind of feel like they want to contribute. Eldad says, I would take life back there and tell my teacher, why did you not open up to me? You know, and these teachers, the reason they became teachers is because all the other careers that they wanted to become, they never became. And what was the easier one to become a teacher? Okay, I remember. I feel so like those high school teachers misled me, to be really honest. Especially those who are coming on teaching practice, they are coming to practice to become teachers. Like, you know, especially how they were portraying university life. Oh my god, I thought it's heaven. You are being given a loan. Like, okay, you're being given free money, and they wouldn't say that you had to pay the money back. Okay, make sure you work hard, you go to university, you will even be given money. I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to university, they will even give me money. I'm like, this is exactly what I want to do. Okay, but right now looking back, it's like you would have just been honest and told us, have a what is it called, entrepreneurship mind. Okay. Next question. Have you ever felt like you had to shrink yourself for a relationship? Definitely, but I'm gonna wait to see if any one of you guys will tell me. Have you ever felt like you had to shrink yourself for a relationship? This real Newton Kibeba says, how are you? I've missed you. I've missed you too. How have you been? It's been a long time since I saw you here. I hope you're doing okay. Okay. I was gonna say, have you ever felt like you had to shrink yourself to keep a relationship? I was gonna say yes, but not in the sense that you think. Okay. This time, of course, I'm not a short girl. I am 5'7", I think so. 5'7", if I'm not wrong. Okay. So this time, I started seeing this guy. He was not tall. Okay. But of course, he was not excessively short. Maybe he would have been like, let's say uh let's say 5 what. Okay, but basically he was shorter than I was. Okay, at the beginning I felt like, you know what, no, but for some reason I kind of compromised because I liked their personality and who they were. So along the way, I think I kind of like just decided to compromise and all of that. Oh my god, I can tell you for sure it was not good. Because can you imagine, let me tell you, for the tall girls, when you're dating like a short guy, especially shorter than you are, when you're standing, you have to like kind of like bend one of your leg. You can have to like bend one of your leg a little bit, you know, so that you don't show your full height. Okay, not to mention the constant feeling like when you say something is like you're disrespecting them just because you're bigger than they are. You know, so that's one of the times that I felt like I kind of had to shrink myself. I had to make myself look like I'm short, you know. How are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Let me know. Have you ever felt like you had to shrink yourself for a relationship? For me, it always have to do with height. Anytime I compromise or date, I don't have a problem with dating somebody who is my height. Okay, but like for some reason, anytime that I compromised and went for a shorter person that I am, I ended up feeling like awful. Oh my god, I'm so big. You know. While if you just focus on maybe somebody who is your height or somebody who is a little bit taller than you are, I feel like it's nice because so you go for the short guy shorter than you are, and then you'll hear the guy saying, oh my god, I usually like short women, and then you're just there feeling awful. Let me know your experiences because I'm over here oversharing about myself. But that's one of the times that I felt like I had to shrink myself. Also, another one was, and I'm not saying that education is a measure of intelligence, I don't think so, but for most people, especially if you're dealing with somebody who don't have your level of education, uh, okay, I feel like a man can handle when a woman is not educated or like have a lower education than he does, but most of the time, if you have a degree and you're going for a high school graduate, they will kind of mostly feel insecure or like you're trying, when you say anything, you're just trying to look down on them. Okay, so also I think also that's another time that I kind of have, even if I knew something, I kind of have had to act like I didn't know. So those are two instances that I felt like I had to shrink myself to keep a relationship. You can't show you know something because of course you're more educated than they are. But I'm not saying education is a measure of intelligence. I'm just saying it affects relationships. So for me, it's education and height. Those two things. Okay. Those two things. If you are a tall woman, let me know your experiences. I didn't understand your caption. Oh, the question. Have you ever felt like you had to shrink yourself for a relationship? Uh, or to be in a relationship? Like what I'm saying, oh, maybe you are, or maybe you had a class, or you have some standards, you have some non-negotiable, and then you just maybe shrink yourself to fit in this person's what they are looking for. Oh, okay, you get it? Kind of lost my. Uh-huh. Ella says, well, yes, but that's a secret. Oh, no, tell us. I'm telling you guys. Okay, have you ever felt like you had to shrink yourself for a relationship? I think I have done that to myself several times. You know, maybe I tell myself, no. Okay, something that I learned. Okay, the relationship will not work, not because you don't want this person or you're looking down on them, but it will not work because the person feels insecure. For example, me being educated or like me having a degree, honestly, that does not change who I am. But the person that you're looking at is thinking, oh, because you have a degree, you're trying to say things to look down on them or stuff. So that relationship will not work. Or yeah, you will always have to like act stupid or act like you don't know something so that you can make them happy. So I think for the girls, okay, for the guy, I think is that you guys want to feel like you're the man in the relationship. So the more education you have, or the more you have a better job than your woman, that's good. Okay, because I also feel like other people usually go through the whole shrinking. Let's say the woman have a better job than the guy, and of course that makes the guy feel insecure. Okay, so let me know your scenarios. I like to ask her. Oh, you like to ask her for money? Wow. Was she doing better than you are financially? And how did that make you feel? Oh, guys, have you ever dated somebody who is doing better than you are financially, especially men? Because it's always normal for a guy to do better than a woman financially. But I am just wondering. Okay, and was he older? Like, you know, because if we are having a cougar situation, then that's okay. I can't tell where. Oh, here it is. Okay, guys, welcome to the live stream. My good name is One Boy. So still today, still I'm going to test that other app. I don't know. I'm still going to test it. Pietman Gusen, South Africa in the building. How are you doing? Gusen. I think that name is really beautiful. Okay, have you ever felt like you had to shrink yourself for a relationship? Okay, me personally, I think several times, like most of the time. But I think it's because like maybe I keep, let's say when you tell yourself like you're not going to be compromising, please do not, because the moment you compromise, you literally are going to regret it. And I'm not saying that I'm a relationship advisor, but you know, I share my experiences. Pietman Goose says, send some love. Thank you so much for the love. Let me know where you're watching me from. Let me know, have you ever felt like you had to shrink yourself for a relationship? Okay. South Africa, I understand. Okay. Okay, guys, welcome to the live stream. My good name is One Boy. Let me know how you're doing. Also, we have a question on the screen. Have you ever felt like you had to shrink yourself to be in a relationship? Okay, do you consider do you consider when a woman provides, is that shrinking? Is that the guy shrinking themselves? Keep telling me where you're watching me from. Also, keep saying hi. Okay. So in the meantime, I'm going to be writing the next question. Okay. Mhm. Next question. Would you advise young people to get married today, in your opinion? And guys, keep liking the live stream. My good name is Omboy. Also, keep letting me know where you're watching me from. I don't know if this light is helping anything or making things worse. Let me see how that looks like. Would you advise young people to get married today? you advise young people to get married today? I think this is a debate that like can go for days. Would you advise young people to get married today? I keep thinking, if the pressure to get married, or if the pressure to get children would disappear, would people still want to like get married? What's the purpose of marriage? No, this is exactly where I want to be streaming using the other app, because with the other app I could have shown you guys the video that I just watched that made me think like, what's the purpose of marriage? Like, people fighting each other. And I know marriage does not only exist in one light, but you gotta wonder, like, the fact is there's not so many success stories in marriages, or there's not so many smooth, even for the people who their marriages is successful, I don't think it's always smooth, or like, at least what I've seen around me is not always smooth, okay? But it makes you wonder, like, is it worth it? Like, would you, and I am even wondering, these people who are married, would they advise young people to get married, or would they just advise them just because it's like misery loves company? So I keep wondering about that. Yeah, I feel like the society would advise men. I feel like in a marriage, I feel like men are more likely to, and I know everybody benefits, but I feel like men are more likely to benefit. And more men are more likely to be safe in a marriage. These days, of course, even men and women have changed, and also women are capable of doing the same things that men do. But still, at the same time, who is more likely to be safe in a marriage? I think the guy. That's my opinion. Let me know yours. Would you advise young people to get married today? Pietman Gusen, how are you doing? All the way from South Africa. Okay, I'm here. I'm trying to look at something. Guys, keep saying hi. Okay, guys, welcome to the live stream. My good name is Womboy. Would you advise young people to get married? That's a question that we're asking right now. You can ask me any question, guys. Of course, today is like Hangout Sun. Oh my God, I didn't say Hangout Saturday. Today is on Sunday. So let's see a little bit of the outside, how it looks like. You guys keep wanting to see the surroundings. Kendrick Bourne. Hi. Sasa. And the sunshine. Guys, welcome to the live stream. My good name is Wamboy. Keep talking to me. Let me know, would you advise young people to get married? Okay. I want to create a scenario out here. Guys, keep saying hi. This is how it looks like out here. It's really hot. And the sun rises in the this thing is turning around. Wow, it feels good to be outside, really. Sun rises in the east, sets in the west. But I can see the sun over there. Wow, it really feels good to be outside. Yeah, I think that's enough sun. Enough sun. Let me know if it's sunny where you are at. It's not hot here. It's like 15 degrees Celsius. Okay guys, welcome to the live stream. Let me know how you guys are doing. I don't know if you guys might want to see around here. Okay. Now you'll be staring at the ceiling for a little bit.